Morning all. Well, we wake up to a very splendid view. So where are we? We are just in Portree, and this is our park up for the night. Nice little place. And the view from the front window was in fact... Oh, let me put you in the front window. There you go. That's our view from the front window. That wasn't bad, was it? It's quite nice. The mountains in the background there. The sun's coming up over that mountain over there. We had, although you can't see it on the grass at the moment, we had, just lock that van. There we go. We had some snow last night, some sleety snow I think it was. Look. Yeah. The Stoer Lochs, 6.5 m. Is that meters or miles, do you think? I don't know. Let's have a look. I think we'll go with miles because that's where we were yesterday. The lochs are at the bottom of the Old Man of Stoer. So we're just going to take Rambo for his morning walk. Along this very convenient public footpath that's running next to the sea. The tide is in. Last night when I arrived it was out. It goes out quite a way. I believe that if we look over there, you can see the row of houses, the colourful houses, which I'm going to get a picture of later on. In between there and this headland is a little port, not down this bit, but in between where we can't see. I'm pretty sure there is because there were boats coming past when the tide was up, or when the tide came up. Come on, Ramsey. He won't go much further because it is morning, and we all know what Rambo's like in the morning. He's useless. Oh look, it's like a little glen all of its own. Look at that. A little glen through the valley. Very pretty. Can't see any water, but even so, goes over this little bridge. The Troll Bridge. I wonder if we'll get over without having to pay a ransom. Yes, we made it. Only just. They were all there waiting. They didn't get us. So Ramsey's on strike again. Now we've got past the trolls. I'll just turn you around and show Ramsey on strike. Come on, Rams. Oh, see, never work with kids and dogs, kids and animals, they say, when you're filming, because they never do what you expect them to do. Rambo, come on. And he's not going to do what he's expected to do because he's not going to come through the gate. Oh well, he'll have to find his own way through it, which will be underneath. Anyway, he's busy doing a waz. Let's turn you around. So yes, we are going up to the fairy pools. We will walk them because I want to do some drone footage and I want to do some more photography around there, and the last time I went I never managed to get quite to the very top. So this time my intention is to get right to the very top. So this is Clan McNeilcal of Scorrybrek. Okay. Or the Nicholas of the Speckled Rocks. Oh, how about that, eh? The Nicholas of the Speckled Rocks. That'll be all of those rocks over there. I just had to stop to show you this treat that we've got. Skye on this half of the island is covered in snow. It's a complete blanket of snow overnight. And the mountains are just covered in it. It's amazing. What a treat we've got. And if I turn you around here, just look. Look at the other side of the island there. There's just blue skies. Come out of the way of these fence posts if I can. Hear my engine running there. Look! Look at that! 2 different sides. What an absolute treat! Those mountains are quite spectacular. When they're in snow, they're amazing. They just change altogether. It's amazing. Well, here we are in the glen. This is the car park. £6 for cars, £8 for camper vans, and £13 or £12 for motorhomes, I think it is. And as I don't know what the hell I am, it's registered as a van. So, that is what it is. Oh, we could have parked on the bottom car park after all. Never mind, we're where we are, so we are where we are. Come on, Rambo, please. You can see there that winding path. We should get some good pictures out there today because some of the pools might even be a bit icy. In this little bit of sunshine we're having at the moment, it's actually quite warm. But I've got a feeling when we get down in that valley out of the sun, that's going to cool off quite quickly. You can see the sun over the mountain there. Maybe, just maybe, he's heading over this direction. We can live in hope. Come on, Rambo. Rambo's doing a little bit of playing up this morning. I don't think he really wants to come out for a walk. He's probably had enough. Still, he's out and about now. Well, I'm hoping that this isn't a sign of what's to come because the water looks very tame, and I'm wondering if we haven't had a lot of rain. But normally it's cascading quite heavily down there, and today it's not. And of course we're not in melt from the mountains, we're still frozen. I can't remember whether that makes a difference a bit higher up. I guess we'll find out. There we are, there's 2 in fact. There's one, the main one coming down there. You can see the mountain in the background there. And then there's a tiny little one on this right hand side. And I'll try and give you an idea of how clear the water is if we look down there. And some of it is iced over. We might hopefully, what I'm hoping for on a day like today is to maybe get some icicles. That'd be quite special. But you never know. This way, Rambo. You just don't know what you're going to get. I suppose that's the beauty of being out and about, isn't it, Rambo? Rambo, this way. That's one of the great beauties of being out and about. You don't know what you're ever going to get. Have you noticed that Rambo's sporting his Dayglow vest again today? Keep his little body warm. Although at the moment he's in quite bad books. Because he just keeps... Well, I don't know what he's up to. He's just being Rambo, I suppose. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe that I'm in a funny frame of mind today, which I shall have to get myself out of. Sharpish. Whew. This'll help. Pano. We forgot to mention the pano. And there we are. Nice pano round. Close-up view of one of them. And you can see there are some stalagmites on this side here, where it's all iced over, and it appears to drop down into a cave there. I think it's just quite a big hollow that it falls in, and then it's coming out from the other side. I was telling you about how clear it is. That's a demonstration of just how clear the water is. It has a blue look to it. And now I'm going to have to go and find Rambo again. There's a bigger one falling down now. You can hear it's probably getting, well, you can hear, not because it is getting quite windy up here now. And it's quite cold because there's no sun. And I guess we're a few more 100 feet above sea level as we elevate ourselves into these mountains. Yeah. I think this is as far as I got last time. The reason it took me such a long time last time, it took me about 4 hours to get to where I am now, which has probably taken about 30 minutes, is because I did keep stopping at every single one of these cascades to take a photo of it. As I say, I've already got those, so there's no point in doing them again. Other than it is different now, I have to say, it's different because of the snow. And I will be taking some in a bit, just not right now. There you go, there's a splendid one for us. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? Well, come on you lad, this way. Come on. Oh. Over some rocks by the looks of it, Rambo. Not sure. This is all new. All new. Looks like we go over these rocks. Come on, Rams. Keep up, lad. Oh. Whew. I'm very glad I bought this stick. It is really, it's a magical place, it really is. And you got the benefit of sitting looking at it from your warm chair at home. And I highly recommend, if you can, that you view these videos on a large screen, because you'll get an awful lot more out of them. There's far more detail than particularly on a small phone screen. You won't see much of anything, to be honest. Right, let's there we go. Come on, Rambo. You can get the idea now of why they call them the fairy pools, because it's a continual cascade as you walk up the valley here into the pools. It's very aptly named. And again, I imagine in summertime that it'll be absolutely heaving with people. So we still continue on to the source of the Nile, or denial, source of denial. It's a bit of a philosophical thought, a philosophical thought even. God. Bad news is I gotta go down this hill. It'll take longer than coming up, a lot longer. Now this one looks as though it's frozen on the surface. Just down here, looks as though it's very much frozen on the surface. Oh. Come on, Rams. It has. Ew. It's quite pretty. Now it's frozen on the top there. The sun's beckoning to come over the top of the mountain. In fact, in front, it has. And that is where we're heading to. Quite a way to go yet. You might not look it, but it is. And onwards and upwards. There's less people up this bit. It's probably because it's a bit more rugged and not suitable for training shoes. Which I've noticed there's a lot of mini coaches in with lots of people getting out of them, and the vast majority, if not all, were just wearing training shoes. So whoever organised the party forgot to tell them to perhaps wear some stout shoes, because this is quite rocky, it's very uneven underfoot, and without the right boots on you could quite easily turn an ankle, and then you're relying on someone to get you down. Anyway, off we go. Ooh, get that for a view. Magnificent. It's like something off Lord of the Rings, isn't it? You kind of expect Gandalf to suddenly appear with all the dwarves and the hobbits, little hobbits, Frodo and his mates. You never know. I mean, after all, we clearly did make it past the trolls this morning. We must have paid the bridge tax, because we're still here. And I did say if you didn't see me again, that's because the trolls had got me. Whew. Oh, that sun's just come over the top of the mountain, and it's quite nice, although it is still quite cold and quite blowy, blowing through the valley here. The sound of the water is delightful. Whether my mic is picking that up or not, I don't know. I'll stand and pause for a moment or two and let you have a look over there. He seems thirsty, but I think he thinks it's too cold, or he just wants to paddle. He must be mad at paddling in that. That'll be freezing cold. Come on, Rambo, here you come now. There's a good boy. Your paws will stick. Yes, it's steady as you go. Goodness me. Well, I wish I'd put my sunglasses now. Talk about being prepared, or lack of preparedness, because I'm beginning to get a little bit snowblind, because the sun is out and it's obviously very white on the ground. I'm looking at the ground a lot of the time so as I know where I'm putting my feet, and yeah, it's beginning to affect how I see. Well, anyway, we're not crossing the Antarctic. We're not going to go and visit the North Pole, so I suppose it's a temporary thing. There we go. Let's get ourselves up here a bit. Oh, there we go. So I'm a bit closer now to the water. I'm going to shut up for a couple of minutes to let you listen to it. I hope it picks it up. So peaceful. That sound of running water. Well, I could go to sleep to that. Apart from I'd probably end up getting up most of the night for a wee. But you get the drift. It's a bit like it's a bit like the sound of the sea surf, isn't it? Where the sea surf. Oh, it's starting to split out here. There's got some coming down on the right hand side, and there's some coming on the left hand side, and it's the left hand side that we're going to continue to follow. So yes, it's like the surf on the sea. That's a really evocative sound, isn't it? This is all new to me, which I'm quite pleased about. It's always nice to see new parts of it. And I'm not sure how much further we go, but so far, well, we're making our way. I think I've lost the path a little bit because I can't see any footprints anymore. Oh, not that that's necessarily a good thing to follow other people's footsteps, but it kind of might indicate where the path is, and there are few footsteps up this bit. Perhaps no one comes up here apart from us intrepid explorers. we're going to end this one here, folks. This video went on far longer than I expected. So there's going to be a part 2 of the fairy pool, so look out for that next week. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I certainly enjoyed making it. If you've a mind to, give us a like, give us a subscribe, drop us a comment. We love to hear from you. Anyway, you take care of yourselves and we'll see you soon. Bye for now, folks.